Alright, welcome to the channel everybody. My name is ELEMENTofFROST and we are back here yet again doing another different type of video like we've done in the past. Now, what this is essentially going to be is me reacting to some videos here on YouTube, you know, of my past and stuff like that. Not too many this time, I'm only going to maybe do like 2 or so. And actually, real quickly before I wanted to get into that, I wanted to go ahead and sort of show you guys my Steam profile and everything, like what I've been building up, you know, to and everything like that. Because I've done it with Xbox, you know what I mean? I showed you my trophies, showed you the games that I have. I've done it with PlayStation, I showed you my trophies, show you the games that I have. And now I want to do it with Steam, right? So I recently started, obviously, Steam. I actually have had it for 3 years now, like the account, but I never was able to really use it because it was on my laptop. And now that I have my gaming PC, obviously Steam is now a thing, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the games that I have right off the bat. So we can go to the library here. You guys can see Legends games and, you know, Uncaged Slots games here as well. But again, they're irrelevant right now. We're focusing on these ones that I personally own. So this one is just a random game. Not sure where this came from. I don't quite remember. But anyway, that's that. We have Batman, all the Batman games. So we have Arkham Asylum, we have Arkham City, and we have Arkham Origins. All of which I, you know, obviously got very, very cheap. You know, they were on sale at the time. It was around Christmas. Very, very good franchise that I wanted to pick up on. You know, I sort of started getting into Arkham Knight, and I wanted to go down and, you know, replay these original ones before I finish Arkham Knight and stuff like that. So that's that. These ones are very, very good. Highly recommend it, guys. Really. I got Game of the Year editions for both Arkham City and Asylum. In Arkham Origins, there's not much to it anyway, you know, in the way of like DLC, so didn't really have to get the Game of the Year edition. I don't actually think they even have a Game of the Year edition for it. So with that being said, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which I recently got from Randall. He actually bought me it, and thank you very much for that, by the way, buddy. Really do appreciate it. I believe he bought me it on G2A and sent me the code. I think that's the way we got it. So anyway, we got Modern Warfare 2, like I said. Again, blast from the past. We have Call of Duty World at War. Very, very awesome. Love playing the custom zombies on that. I haven't posted any on my channel as of yet, but I will definitely in the future. Just let me know if you guys are down for some. So we have also Counter-Strike Global Offensive, CSGO, you know, Counter-Strike Go, whatever you guys want to call it. This has recently become sort of, not really an addiction of mine, but I am playing it a lot more often than I have before. And it's really not that bad. It's really, it's honestly kind of fun. You know what I mean? If you get right into it with like competitive and, you know, stuff like that, it gets fun. You know what I mean? But I'm not the one who's going to sit here and spend like thousands of dollars opening cases and stuff like that. I barely, you know, even own any skins, and the ones I do own have been basically given to me, and they're very, very cheap, and I appreciate all those gifts, by the way, everybody. Dead Island Riptide, wanted to collect that since I was a big fan of Dead Island, so I got the package and everything like that, so that's what I got there. Other than that, we have Dead Rising 3 and Dead Rising 2. Again, that was a combo pack given to me by Randall. A lot of these games were gifted because of the fact that I didn't have any money, you know, after Christmas and everything like that. So a lot of these games were gifted to me because of the fact that, you know, I wanted to start off, you know, PC gaming, stuff like that. And a lot of my really good friends helped me out with it, and I really appreciate that, you know what I mean? There's not much I can say, you know, to appreciate that, but, you know, thank you, I guess, comes to mind. I'm plugging in my headset now, by the way, too. I forgot to do it, or else there's going to be an echo when I start watching the videos. So that is what I'm doing right now, if you guys hear some fondling in the background. But anyway, we have Garry's mod. I haven't touched that quite yet. H1Z1, don't really have any friends that have it, so I haven't really played it yet. It is installed, you know what I mean? I do want to get into it eventually. Just hopefully, you know, someday down the road, maybe Dan or Randall, where, you know, actually, you know, get H1Z1, which would be pretty cool, so. Yeah, that's that. Hitman Absolution, this was given to me by Dan out of a Humble Bundle, and this one is here, you know, obviously came with Hitman. We have iZombie, again, not really sure where I got that. We have Journey to the Center of the Earth. This was actually a free game that you can actually get on a website, and if I remember the link to it, I'll leave it in the description below. Apparently you can get like 3 free games every month. They're just little games, there's nothing like major to them or anything like that, so it will clutter up your Steam library, but at the same time, it will get you those trophies for having, you know, your games and everything like that, or your achievements, you know, your XP, rather. Whatever you guys want to call them, the badges, I suppose. So for having that amount of games, you can obviously get that XP. So that's what I'm doing. Just Cause and Just Cause 2 and Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod, again, out of a humble bundle, thanks to Dan. Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, wanted to collect that because I love the Left 4 Dead franchise, and you can actually do a lot more with it here on PC than you can like on console, Xbox 360, stuff like that. Murdered Soul Suspect actually came out of the humble bundle again with Dan, so Dan definitely gave me a lot. But Randall did too. Randall, very, very nice guy, and I definitely, thank him for all these really cool purchases that he made me, because like he went all out on like purchasing expensive games. Like Dan got all this out of a humble bundle. Now, don't get me wrong, these games would be expensive nonetheless, but humble bundle's like $10 for all of them, right? And he just had the extra codes. Nonetheless, I do appreciate it, but Randall actually spent a lot of money, especially getting me Dead Rising 3. That was like $20 or so, and he got me that and his own copy. So in Modern Warfare 2, that was about $7. We have Rust, that was actually given to me by Matt Fonseca. If you guys remember him, FLGZ Tryhard or Colt Tryhard, whatever you guys want to call him. He actually got me Rust and Counter-Strike. So that's definitely appreciated from him. Again, a lot of my friends got me some stuff, you know what I mean? Again, that's another free game right there, Rage Parking Simulator. State of Decay, I wanted to pick up because I love this franchise right here, and the Year 1 edition with all the DLC needed to be in my Steam library. I loved the game back on Xbox 360, and it was, about a year or so since I've played it last, and I needed it back in my life. And I can actually play with a controller, and it's amazing. You know what I mean? It really, really is. So we have Tomb Raider. Again, I love this game. 100%. Got it for like $3 with all the DLC. It was sick buy, and I'm definitely gonna get into playing this a lot more. I did play the full campaign on PS4, so I do know everything that happens, but it's a pretty amazing experience on PC, especially when you can run it at ultra graphics like I can. It's fucking amazing. It really, really is. And again, another free game. So nothing too much to write home about here. You know what I mean? I don't have like a shit ton of games like Legend does here. Look at this list. That's fucking stupid. Honestly, it really is. But that's that, everybody. Okay? So those are my games. Let's go ahead and get into my profile and like my inventory and stuff like that. So you guys can see right off the bat, there's the description. You guys can go ahead and read that. I have my link to my Twitch and everything like there as well. Game collector, I do have 33 games owned, 77 DLC. You guys can read some pretty straightforward things, you know what I mean? So 31 hours on record if you guys are interested. Rust is basically what I play the most. I played a lot of Rust, and I enjoy the game thoroughly. It's amazing. Groups, you guys can go ahead and check out when I'm in here. I do support my good friend Jamook or Rhino73 or Watermelon Movies or Luke, you know what I mean? Either or. I've known him by a lot of names, since I've known him a long time ago, back in like 2010, 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. And I've known him for a long time, and he's gone by he's worn a lot of different hats, basically, is what I'm trying to say. CSGO Lotto, I joined this because they do giveaways on Twitter and stuff like that. The Cole Faction, this is the Cole Clan, everything like that. Obviously for members of the clan and, stuff like that. Frost Club, this is my primary club. This is basically my fan club, so for anybody who's actually a fan of me, it's a public page, and anybody can actually join if you guys want to, like, party up with me, once in a while, or, anything, you know what I mean? So, go ahead and join up the Frost Club here on Steam, okay? So, let's go ahead and get into my badges, which is, I believe, where it's at mostly. What's content? Not too much there. Okay, so, badges, yeah. This is what I've I've been working on this a lot, honestly. I've been working on this quite a bit. Actually, just starting yesterday. I got a lot of cards. I got a lot of badges. And I'm still working on a lot, you know what I mean? I don't want to get the cards for these yet because I still do have 2 card drops remaining. So I'll get those card drops out of the way. And then, obviously get the rest on the store. Again, same with Tomb Raider. I'm going to do the same thing. Play the shit out of it. Get those 3 card drops, stuff like that. Essentially, that's what I'm doing. You guys can see all the progress for all the ones here that I haven't gotten any, badges for yet. And, how I'm such a high level is because I actually got level 2 for Rust so far. I got level 1 for Dead Rising 3. I maxed out CSGO, so Counter-Strike Global Offensive is maxed out. Global Centennial, level 5, 500 XP. Arkham Asylum is maxed out, or not maxed out, rather, level 1. I did State of Decay level 1, which I will eventually max out and have that one featured on my profile page because it's such a beloved game by me. Honestly, it really, really is. Community Leader, one of these, I basically did everything on the checklist, and it is not the easiest to do. You know what I mean? That checklist is not the easiest to complete, and I actually ended up doing it. Years of Service, 3, you know what I mean? I haven't really played too many games for 3 years, but nonetheless, I have been on Steam for 3 years on this account. And again, this right here, the game stockpiler, badges that I've been talking about, getting those free games will definitely add up, and you can eventually get like the 50 plus, the 100 plus, the 125 plus, so on and so on. And that's what I'm going to be working towards with that. So anyway, those are my badges there. My inventory, as far as that goes, is sort of, fair game. You know what I mean? All these discount codes for different, games and everything like that I basically just got all of these yesterday from leveling up and, finishing the cards for those badges and stuff like that. You get random discount codes. You know what I mean? So, again, more cards. Left 4 Dead 2. Dead Island will be one that I'm going to be finishing. Payday 2. Tomb Raider. I have a bunch of backgrounds here as well. The Bat Attack, which I actually love. But right now I actually got the one on that my friend Dan gave me, which is the Walking Dead A New Day profile background. I got one for State of Decay, which I hope to get a better one, from State of Decay, because this is sort of all shadowed behind my main profile background. This is actually one that I wore for a long time, which is the Rust one. And I do like that one a lot. There's a really cool Dead Rising 3 one here, and I'm a big fan of that one. It looks really, really cool. So I might use that, once in a while or whatever. There's some emoticons that I collected. And that's essentially it, everybody. Those are the games. That's my inventory. I could have showed you guys my inventory here for CSGO, I suppose, if you guys are interested in that. Not too many things, but again, everything's pretty much here, has been gifted by multiple friends, and I appreciate that. I earned those, and I earned that. That's essentially everything that I've earned so far. So, again, I appreciate it, guys. Other than that, that's essentially it with my Steam profile and everything like that. If you guys want to add me on Steam and play sometime, let me know. Go ahead and add me on Steam. I don't mind, playing with some people. It would be something I'm looking forward to.